What if you could finally stop feeling swamped and start making real progress towards your first million just by changing one thing about how you see your tasks? Well, I'm about to show you how. If you're working hard to build your success, you know time is everything. I used to make huge to-do lists, being always busy all the time, but rarely focused on the right things. And oftentimes, not even knowing what the right thing even meant. So, if this sounds familiar, you're watching the right video. The Eisenhower Matrix really helped me to switch gears. It's more than just a productivity tip, it's really a way to make better decisions. Best to see it in action. So as you can see, it's a 4x4 square that shows on the top urgent and not urgent tasks and important and not important tasks. Each quadrant corresponds to a specific combination. So in this one, it's important and urgent tasks. This one is not urgent and important tasks, and so on. But each one of them will guide you through a type of decision that you'll be taking. Without this, every to-do list just seems like an endless list of urgent tasks. Everything on the list is urgent and important. But these tasks primarily are things that you have to do now. You can imagine a client deadline, a system failure, something that you just need to do right now and cannot be pushed to tomorrow. With this matrix, you can clearly see throughout your to-do list what really needs your immediate attention. This box here shows you tasks that are not urgent but important. These are things that you have to schedule. It's really where your future success happens, but is oftentimes dismissed for urgent and important tasks. These are things such as planning your strategies, working on a training, developing new products, building relationships. These are things that are put aside but have a very strong long-term impact. I know for myself, I oftentimes dismiss them for urgent and important tasks that I had to do now. I prioritize the now versus something that had a long-term gain. And that's a big mistake because this is where the real growth happens. On the bottom left, we have urgent tasks that are not important. These are things that you have to delegate. They might be on your to-do list, but you should not be doing them. Things such as answering every single email you receive or every client ticket, or things where you're not necessarily good at that will take you a lot of time and are not even important for you to do. For instance, me editing this video is not something that I am good at, but it's best that I delegate it because it's a not important task, but it's still urgent because I want to deliver this video. For this one, it's super important to think, do I need to do this or can somebody else do this better than I do? If so, just delegate it because otherwise it'll clutter your to-do list and you will not be focused on things that you need to do now and that are important, or even things that are even more important but are not urgent at all. By the way, if you wonder why the name Eisenhower, it's simply because it was used and coined by former US President Dwight D. Eisenhower. Very simple. Last but not least, we have not urgent and not important tasks. These are things that you have to delete from your to-do list. I know it's hard, but there are things that really do not matter for your life. Things like scrolling on social media, reorganizing this file that just needs some reorganization that you still added on your to-do list. Just delete it because it's going to take up time for things that are more valuable that you're not even considering right now. For this section, I highly advise you to ask you a simple question, which is, does this help me reach my goals? If not, just drop it. My advice is to put a to-do list against the Eisenhower Matrix, just like here. You have a to-do list with several tasks, just put it against and choose which quadrant each task will fit in. I know everything will feel like it's urgent and important, but as much as possible, put them into other quadrants, and if you can, delete the tasks. With the Eisenhower Matrix, you can focus on what really matters for your business. And you'll see this is a super powerful tool to become much more effective. If you like this video and would like more productivity and time management tips for busy entrepreneurs, let me know in the comment section. And of course, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Enjoy claiming ownership of your time and see you on the next video.